G'day everyone, today we're flying the Viper on the ANZUS operations server actually. Bit of a change from yesterday. So, let's get it started. Plan for today is to do a Sead/Dead strike, taking up some harms and some CPU 97s. So, going to make sure all our lights are off, other than of course our taxi light, because that's useful on the ground. So the plan will be around waypoint 3 is a bunch of SAM sites. Plan will be to go over there, launch some harms to suppress the site, and then drop some CPU 97s on them to completely eradicate the site. So we'll grab 2 97s on either side. Of course, the harm targeting system and the lightning pod.
Request rearming. Copy.
Air to ground. We'll set this up as I like it, which is TMGP and the weapon pages. Our hard points are on, we're just waiting for the aircraft to recognise it's been loaded. Ghost 85 taxiing runway 22. Yes, I just told you to be in CCRP. And switch the arms. Switch out of air to ground mode for now though.
Unable to clear for takeoff. 71-1. You are cleared for takeoff already.
So line up on the runway.
29.89.
Check our INS and our mag compass. They look to be pretty much the same. Brakes release, full burn. Up. Bring the nose up to 10 degrees, mill power, gear up, attitude hold, and the autopilot will start taking us to where we want to go. Get the harm attack display up. Get overlord on, come on. Overlord, 85, central fire, 30 miles. This cluster of radars is the Tarawa amphibious ready group, so we won't launch any harms to them. Overlord goes to 8-5, request comms check. Looks like our Overlord body is a bit broken at the moment, so I guess I'm not getting Overlord. Oh, looks like we've got a big bird radar over here. I think we should head for that one. We'll set our heading that way-ish. And as you can see, at the moment the accuracy is pretty poor, but the accuracy starts improving quite quickly. The other thing we can have a look at is where the SA10 is on the HSD page. So it's reporting a little bit close to the aircraft compared to the actual SA10. And I got those numbers pretty well on that heading. So I'm actually going to offset by about 30 odd degrees, so that the accuracy in the axes away from the aircraft is improved by having offset. Because the way it works is it draws lines from where we are along the bearing of where it can see the radar and starts adding them all together. And we can get pretty good fix this way by just sending it off this way, but it won't tell us any idea as to the range. So the offset will mostly narrow down the range pointing away from the aircraft. It does help with this range, but it's mostly the inaccuracy in that direction. Now an SA10 is actually able to shoot harms down. It's one of the few radars on this server that's able to. So once we get a position, we're going to use the T-pod to put a mark point on the position, and then set up for a low level ingress with a pop-up, 2 harm strikes and then a couple of CBU-97s, which is different to how I attack most of the older SAM sites where they can't shoot down the harms, where I just fire max range straight from the harm targeting system. But of course this plan relies on us being able to actually find it on the T-pod. Wait till DCS rendering engine allows us to actually see what we're pointing at. A lot of search radars out there. I'll level off here at just under 30,000 feet. So it looks like I've got pretty good accuracy on this radar emitter. And unfortunately the cloud decides it wants to get in the way. So there's a mark point in the computer, which is helpful. So we'll go steer point 26. Do this. Manually search for that SAM site. We'll check another. So we've now got 27 is dead on the correct area. Oh, we even saw the missile coming up at us. Interesting.
Altitude. Altitude.
So it looks like we put a mountain between us and the SAM site, which is always a good thing. We're going to lock on with the harm attack display, which even though it's not as accurate, automatically programs the harm to attack the right radar.
Altitude. Altitude.
So, Bruiser. Oh, sorry, Magnum. Magnum again. And we're going to switch to CPU 107s, CCRP. Steer point 27 is our updated one, which actually looks inaccurate, so we'll go back to 26, which also looks inaccurate, but that's right, that's why we've got the T-pod here.
Chat player. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
There we go. That's steer point 27. All I had to do was do a cursor 0 on it. So I'm guessing those harms have actually been taken out, unfortunately.
Cat flare. Altitude. Altitude.
So we're going to have to do a low level ingress at night.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
CCRP is looking broken, so we're going to switch to CCIP and rely on the indication of the mark point.
Cat flare.
Oh, I saw that one coming.